on the Akai and Lolita respectively, if they can time their crowd control abilities to stop the dive of Echo, then that's going to be the thing that they'll need to execute really well here, because Echo, that's all dive. They will get up in your face. So having the heavy spin of the Akai, having that instant sure stun of the Lolita, and of course a well-timed Numenon blast, if he can time it and stay away from the Yuzhong who'll probably be looking for him, then NEXTPLAY EVOS will have a good shot at this.
Well, let the story unfold. NEXTPLAY EVOS versus Echo. Again, the Orcas never lost. Okay, they're on a streak right now, on the momentum. If NEXTPLAY EVOS could get something out of this match, this could mean something to boost something up on their end. And going back to this game, it's more likely, well, early game, more in the defense, because as Renmar mentioned, it's more of in the dive, right? They have power spikes as early as this now if you're Echo, but slowly but surely they could gain pokes as for the gold lane could be visited.
Yeah. Interestingly, they got that early flicker out from Sanji, right? So they can play around that into that first big objective, that turtle coming up here. But yeah, biggest thing is, if you're NXP, you just got to watch out for the CC train that's going to be thrown at you, right? If Yaoi does find his pick, if he finds his target, then as long as you avoid that, if you can stay alive, that's why also Goyang has, the ability to get out of those sticky situations with the Purify, right? And then he can wings by wings out. So as long as you keep Domeng safe, which you have a lot of peel, you should be okay to fight these objectives.
Yeah.
So peel and pressure could be the answer here for this first turtle take. Who's going to be?
Who's going to take it? Numenon blast already. Everybody going in with a flicker.
Oh!
Boy, and that does secure the turtle here. They get the lockdown on Carl Teasy. NXPE. Sanford, though, able to grab a kill himself. And just like that, another falls here. Echo with 2 kills. They trade the turtle. Yaoi going to be looking for Ding. It's a 1 versus 3. He falls too. That is rough. Triple kill.
Who actually won that battle early on, Renmar?
Sanford won that battle. Starting off the game with a triple kill, NXPE, they started that off beautifully. They focused right away onto Carl Teasy, took him down, got the turtle. You couldn't have played that any better, but Sanford and the rest of Echo had different plans. A 3-0 start for a Yuzhong. Oh, the Philippine Dragon. It's going to be a pain for NXPE.
Oh, the Philippine Dragon.
And we don't have dragons here in the Philippines.
Something tells me you're a bit teasing me on what's going to happen to the M5 skin.
Maybe.
Huh? I've seen the poll, bro.
You are thinking streets ahead right now.
I'm seeing the poll, but going back on how Sanford did that, there was a lot of space.
Yaoi!
Flicker in onto Goyong.
You don't see that often.
Yeah.
Yep.
A little blunder there trying to find that setup he was looking for. But yeah, going back to the point, Sanford having 3 kills this early on.
Good space.
Also, he took a ton of gold, from that turret already. So this makes Ding's job even harder. It's better if he just kind of farms up, and then he can bring that value later on towards those objective fights. But already, NXP is setting their sights where they can find any win possible.
Yeah, you've mentioned earlier the CZ train is possible for NEXTPLAY EVOS to use early game. But knowing Echo, they could be aggressive as hell, as we know. Look at that freaking how Yaoi used. It could happen most of the times early game, but if NEXTPLAY EVOS can continue, as you've mentioned, the peel and pressure could be the answer, knowing that they have a lot of pin downs that they can use to see if most of them is on level 4 and 5.
All right, so this looks like a good situation for NXPE. Sanji is low. Sanford and Carl Teasy are here. Let's see how much Sanji can do in this fight with around 40% health. And NXPE in the advantage of the turtle.
Well, Sanford goes in with Black Dragon form. The fight for the turtle ensues. It's less than half health. Ding able to grab a kill. It's Carl Teasy that falls. Way the dragon comes out. Boy, it's quite low. Can he get the retribution? It's Ding that secures the turtle for NXPE.
They still win the retribution battle, no matter how Sanford did that knock up on 2.
Oh man, it's very clear right now for NXPE what their goal is every turtle. The goal isn't to get the turtle, the goal is to get Carl Teasy. Get Carl Teasy, then maybe getting the turtle wouldn't be that difficult. And so far, despite getting counterpunched in the first turtle attempt, NEXTPLAY EVOS, they're responding really quickly. I like how Goyong is not hesitant to use the feathered airstrike to whittle Sanji down to lower health before the turtle starts.
Yeah, but they're going to find a connection here. Brusco could be in trouble. Flickers out. Nice defensive flicker. Able to stay alive a little bit longer. Avoiding a bad situation here. Good call coming out from Brusco.
You don't see that every day. Defensive flicker Lolita ult.
He actually waited for Yaoi to make the first move, right?
Yeah, that looked oozy. That looked really cool.
Okay, so since there's a lot of AoE magic burst damage inside of NEXPLAY EVOS, they're waiting for the first one on who's gonna blink and most of the team fight engage because they sent something that they could use up against Yawi.
Wow!
Oh, again, Domang gonna get kicked into the turret, but lives to fight another day. I would say NXP is doing a great job at actually avoiding a lot of this CC potential we were talking about.
Yeah, and that's what they need to do here. Echo, with them having the Julian, they're really not allowing it to snowball as quickly as it could. It is still a very close game, though, but there's a lot of pressure topside here for NXPE to deal with.
See what they're going to go for.
Dragon.
Sanford, the Black Dragon.
Oh my goodness!
Oh! Big setup coming out from Sanford. Able to grab the mega kill. Brusco trying to hold on for dear life, but it's 5 members up here topside. Double kill Sanford in a big play top lane.
CC train, no problem for Echo Express up top.
5-0 and 1 start for the Yuzhong. Well-timed magic crowd control. We just said it. We just said NEXPLAY EVOS have been handling it well. But then suddenly here comes the Echo Express. Choo-choo, surprise! We arrived early. My goodness, and that's a free turtle there for Echo. An early anti-caress here for Yawi, which is what they need to pick up because it delays a little bit of the damage that Doming and Dink can dish out.
Yep. Imagine the next skin for Yuzhong is a train.
It's just a big train flying. It's the normal draconic human look he has, but then when he flies, it's just a train.
A train.
And then their next emote for sale is choo-choo.
Oh, you're giving them ideas. Go ahead. Contact Nice on his page, but that's a good point. Yuzo on a train skin? How about this? But how about the items now on Echo? Is it now showing up from their progress early game, Renmar?
Oh yeah, definitely, especially for the XP lane, like a 1.2k lead for the XP laners. In the mid lane, a lot of action. Carl TZ be able to get away, but an off-cam kill. Sanford is now 6-0-1, and he single-handedly took down Domeng in the top lane off-cam.
I think that skin could be possible, though. I'm still thinking about it, but now thinking about how NEXPLAY EVOS could hold this almost an early mid-game spike of Echo, they could actually hold. But there's a lot of things to cover, though. There's a push up top, and there's one also push in the mid. Who do you target here? Yawi, Sanji, or Betty
Well, the thing is the fact that, you know, at this point, NXP, yes, if they're avoiding those setups, those CC trains and everything else, that's good for them. But, you know, I don't think they were expecting to deal with an XP laner like Sanford at 6-0-1, and just the fact that he has that lead, and now you have Echo with a, 3K gold lead here, it's really tough to deal with that because Sanford, even more so than ever, can jump in with full confidence knowing that he's going to be fine into a whole group of NXP.
Yeah. A lot of action here in the mid lane, so I'm kind of hesitant to deliver analysis.
Not yet, Renmar. Hold it.
Okay,
hold it for a little longer.
The key to victory for Echo earlier was to beware of the mid-team fight NXPE counter-punch. NXPE loves doing that with a Yuzhong. But now with the Yuzhong on the hands of Echo, Echo are playing like how NXPE play with the Yuzhong. And we also brought it up earlier during the draft. This is a shared hero between Sanford and Ding. But right now, Sanford is playing a hell of a game right now, and NXPE are having a difficult time thinking of what they can do to handle with the pick that they themselves love to pick up. Look at this Lord rush here by Echo. NXPE sacrificed the Lord. They needed to get somewhere else in the map. This is what we're talking about, one of the best qualities of NXPE. However, with a great wave clear lineup and the counterplay that NEXPLAY EVOS can do, Echo needs to be careful here. We've seen it before this season where sometimes they get caught off guard by themselves.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Struggles.
They're putting a lot of pressure here.
Yeah. Okay.
You saw that, right? Even with the conceal, they were looking to make a play there. Nothing, though, to convert out of it. And again, Lord's still going to be marching top side. So nice play there. Pressure from Echo. Yeah,
what hurts here is that Echo actually got to force the flicker out of Domeng, so that's 100 seconds. And a sign for Echo that Yawi, with his full utility combo, they may try to make a play for Domeng, so look how closely Boyet is sticking close to the Beatrix. He'll just pop that heavy spin right away if anyone gets close. So everyone right now is just making sure Domeng stays safe.
Echo's really like a train right now, pushing from station to station. But Yawi, what's this?
Yawi going to go in with a heavy. Okay, doesn't have the heavy spin available just yet. There, it's locked down now. They're shutting him down. 2 fall for Echo here. The way of the dragon, just like we expected, what is going to come out. Brusco taking quite a bit of damage. Should be just fine. But that's the thing. We were calling it. Yowie's going to make a play there. Boyette didn't have the heavy spin as it happened. It came back up. Perfect timing there for the ultimate to come up.
It's like so far in the series we say things and then suddenly they happen or the opposite of it happens because we were just talking about it. Echo has that tendency where they're in the lead.
Yep.
They'll try to make a play. Someone will dive in. Someone will try to pick off and then their opponents get to counter. That's exactly what happened here. Now Echo are still in the lead here. There's still a massive gap between the XP laners. The Yuzhong already has the Oracle, so Sanford's going to be a difficult target.
Yep.
The gold lead between Doming and Benny Cutie it's leaning towards Benny Cutie, but it's not that big. It's good that that Doming actually rushed the Malefic Roar already, so this Beatrix will be able to deal the damage. Of course, not as much as NEXTPLAY EVOS would want it to, but it's gonna be there. As we look at the player gold, Benny Cutie and Sanford in the lead. Doming, it's a good sign for NXP that he's third in gold earned in this game so far.
So they need more extra damage and magic burst here if you're in NEXTPLAY EVOS. So I've seen 2 items already, but now Sanford is still leading though. But 3 members are starting to climb the charts here for the total damage of this game. So probably, as we've all talked about, time is what NEXTPLAY EVOS wants. So can they hold it? Is this designed for their counter punch?
Yeah. If you look here at the total damage done, 3 members of NEXTPLAY EVOS are in between the top damage dealer in the game, Sanford, and the rest of Echo. So NEXTPLAY EVOS, they are dishing it out. It's there. They are just going to have to do it so far right now from a counter punch position. Because if they're the ones that initiate, I'm worried for them because they're going to have to deal with a Yuzhong and then a Julian late entry, a Claude late entry as well. So if I'm NEXTPLAY EVOS, they're great at counter punches. Go for the counter punch. Let Echo try to set things up, and then you go for the counter.
Oh, wait, we're going to wait now. See who's going to blink for this Lord contest. This could be a Lord dance. Have his spin's been committed already.
Yeah, they do try to find Carl Teasy, but not able to get that lockdown they were looking for.
Wraparound.
Look at the wraparound. Sanji looking for a moment angle himself. Sanford going to find Ding, pushing him back a little bit here. Sanji still waiting patiently. Domang and Goyang don't want to get too extended here. They got to be careful. Lord still being worked on. Brusco able to spot them out, but NXP ultimately going to decide, you know what, guys, give it up. Let's just defend again.
They felt it. They felt it coming, and they don't want that to be on their hands right now. NEXTPLAY EVOS is being careful by the minute, but as Echo sees opportunity, they take it.
Unfortunate for NEXTPLAY EVOS. You understand why they made that call, but at that moment, well, weirdly enough, that's how tanky Carl Teasy was. He only has a Blade Armor and Athena's Shield when they went through that whole sequence where they almost took him down. He didn't even have the Guardian's Helmet yet, so that's more of a signal for NXPE that, yes, they're dealing a lot of damage in this game, but so far with the itemization, with how the game has went, they don't have enough for Carl Teasy alone.
Oh, damage, magic, and damage is what NEXTPLAY EVOS needs right now to hold off or even punish one from Echo. But the lead right now of 5.5k, they need to hold it through, but we're still seeing pushes here from Echo to penetrate the base of NEXTPLAY EVOS.
Well, they give up that turn on the top side. That's kind of expected at that point.
Sanji's
Yeah, we're going to go
waiting.
in. Can't get the kick he was looking for. Goyang quite low, but they force Sanji with a flicker. They find the lockdown. Sanji falls. NXP still fighting for their life here. Benny Cutie with the blazing duet. Can they get Domang?
Oh!
Domang survives. Ding in the front line. Able to hold on a little longer. Now Carl Teasy on the run. NXPE holds it together. And it looks like they're looking to make a move.
Is this the move, Renmar? We've seen Sanji out of position. He was waiting for the right moment there.
Yeah, NEXTPLAY EVOS are handling it so well, and Doming alone off cam. He got killed off cam earlier. This time he gets a kill onto a crucial target. That's Yowie's Joe. So NEXTPLAY EVOS, again, they understand how great they are at counterpunching, how they handled the attempts of Echo to initiate and engage that. Boyette so quick to press that heavy spin to send Yowie back, and Brusco, once he sees that heavy spin is going, once he sees Sanford's Dragon isn't there to worry about, he will charge up that Numenon Blast, pair it up with a Flicker. This is the signature NEXTPLAY EVOS counter punch we're talking about.
Oh, they're waiting. They're waiting for the right time to strike.
Here. Sanford quite low. He's going to be careful. He goes in, though. Benny Cutie able to take out Domang. Now the next target's going to fall. Double kill for the Storm. Benny Cutie. It was looking good for NXPE. And now, again, it's 3 members Does Goyoung have enough firepower here to defend?
No feathered airstrike.
They lost too.
Feathered airstrike just
How can
yet.
they defend?
Echo looking to push it in, trying to buy time the best they can. Crystal
Yowie.
going to be worked on.
Wow.
Boyette falls here. Echo Express in full control, still going. And that looks like it's going to be it. Double kill for Benny Cutie, and Echo takes game number 1.
Just when they thought they had it,